Hey, what's up, guys? I'm doing another video for my car. So listen, there are going to be some times in life where you're going to be on a certain track and all your friends are going to be on a different track. For instance, there are going to be certain times when you're going to be on a specific workout program, and all your friends, why are you doing that dumb program? Why are you doing that dumb DVD program? That's stupid. It's not going to work. Or why are you joining that gym and doing their program? That's not going to work. And they're going to be doing something else. Or you may be on a special diet. Why are you doing that crazy, vegan diet, paleo diet, low carb diet? Those are responsible diets, especially the right ones. Why are you doing that? That's crazy. So you're going to be on a certain track. Here's another one. Why are you in school? This is for my high schools and college. Why are you in school? Why are you taking those classes? Why are you taking those advanced classes? Why are you doing your homework? Why aren't you hanging out on the street with us? Same thing with college. Why go to class? Hang out with us. Let's smoke. Let's do this. Let's do that. There are going to be some times where you're going to be on a different track with other people. Oh, why are you practicing so much? Guess what? Stick to your gun. Stick and do what you need to do to be successful, whether it's in academic, athletics. Because one thing I noticed, people used to look at me like I was crazy when I was in high school and I carried all my books home every single day. Some of you high schoolers don't know about that because now you have the internet. You don't need to carry your books. But I used to carry 2 book bags to school. A lot of my high school friends can verify this. So if you're from Science High School, now it's called Science High Park, graduated class in 93, or if you were around a year or two before or after me, William Perry had 2 book bags he would take to school, and people thought I was crazy. And one thing I always held in my mind growing up, whether it's high school or college, when you do something different, drastically different than everybody else, everybody's going to think you're crazy. But then after you get the results, it determines how people look at you. When you are successful at something, and you did this crazy thing, then you get called genius. When you're unsuccessful at something, you did that crazy thing, that's what people call you stupid and a fool. Think about it. Think about it. Think of some of the people like Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson back in the day, some of the top people in their fields, and they'll tell you about these crazy rituals that they're doing. And all of a sudden, right now, we call them geniuses because they're the best at what they do. But think of some people who did all these crazy things. Like, what in the world? And they're still like overweight. They're still not successful. We look like they're crazy. They're doing this crazy thing, but it's not working. What about some of these alternative medical therapies? That I do believe in some alternative medicine. And I'm like, wait a minute. I can't explain why it works, but it must be doing something right because that person 60 years of age is on no medication and they're flexible and they're running around like they're 30 years old as far as their body content and what they're able to do. So think about that. So you need to stick to your guns and do whatever you need to do. If you're trying to practice for an event, if you're athletic trying to practice for an event and everyone sees you, why is he doing all those squats every single day? Why is he doing 60 days of squats? Why is he on that 5-3-1 strength program? Why is he doing that 5-5-5 program? Why is he doing CrossFit every day? Why is he doing Insanity every day? Ignore them, because after 30, 60, or 90 days, when you have that ripped body, or when you're able to perform much better than they are, or when they see that you feel better, you have that energy, they're going to be coming back. The same people who put that, sorry, I'm reading what they said. The same people, different messages from my phone comes down as I'm giving this message. The same people who are making fun of you and what you're doing, when they see your results, I guarantee they're going to come back around like, what was that thing you was doing? Can you give me a little bit more information? Can you give me a little bit more information about what you was doing? That always happens. People make fun of you at first, but when they see you're successful, it comes back around. When I was overweight. I became overweight over a short period of time. Don't get me wrong. I've been into fitness since I was 8, but because of my medical training, I became overweight. I ballooned up to 270 pounds at 6 feet tall. When I started the whole Insanity P90X, I remember people like, what in the world? You doing a DVD program? Even well, I'm not even go there. A lot of people was in doubt. When I started losing the weight, what? Those same people came back around and said, what's that program called? Ludicrous? No, Insanity. What's that other program you did? P89? No, P90X. Those same people came back around. Now they want to do the same program that I did. Trust me. The whole point of this one is do what you need to do. Don't listen to the naysayers. That's pretty much this. Don't listen to the naysayers. Trust me. Every successful person was doing stuff that other people did not do, did not want to do. Not that they can't do it. Every successful person did things that everybody else did not want to do. Because if they did it, guess what? Those other people will be just as successful. Okay? So that's what I did in high school. I ended up graduating valedictorian and went to Princeton University because I carried two book bags to school. Everyone thought I was crazy to get into medical school. People thought I was crazy. Will, why are you working full time and volunteering at the hospital and taking classes at Harvard? Because I knew I wanted to get into medical school. Once I graduated college, I figured out I don't want to work this job that I was working at that time. I said, man, medical school is hard to get into. I need to do what I need to do to get into medical school. And I did what I needed to do. It was so crazy for me to build up my resume to get into medical school because medical school was hard. It still is hard to get into. I lost weight. I was a tiny 197 pounds. I remember my wife and I, we went tasting for our wedding cake tasting or whatever, and a woman called me skinny. I was like, oh shoot. She said, well, just skinny. So eating that cake, I was like, oh shoot. I looked at myself like, damn, I'm skinny. So I was 197 pounds, and I did what I needed to do to get into medical school. And then, but let's fly forward. When I started my fitness journey, I did what I needed to do Insanity and P90X to lose the weight. Because everybody thought I was crazy. Why are you ordering these DVD programs to lose weight? So don't listen to the naysayers. If you want help, I'm sure there's other people doing these programs. There's other people studying their butts off. I used to hang with three other nerds, okay? So they know who they are. I don't want to call them out by name. And people always made fun of us. But yet, look at us now. We're all doing pretty darn good. We're all doing pretty darn good. One is an OBGYN. One is a mechanical engineer. And one is a computer programmer. They're all doing pretty good. So let's get it going. Let's get it going. Don't listen to the naysayers. I'm going to try not to curse. I was going to say F them naysayers, okay? So don't listen to the naysayers. All right? Peace out.